going right there.
Absolutely.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Kyle Burry.
And in the red corner, we've got Kyle, the answer Burry, just beginning his career as well in mixed martial arts. He did some wrestling and some boxing while he was in school, but otherwise he hasn't trained extensively. He's got 2 months for this gym, and he likes to ground and pound.
He does, yeah. I see that he also is a big fan of this fight because it's one-on-one. I imagine he's had a few fights in his time where it probably was not one-on-one.
Those aren't ever a good place to be.
Well, thankfully, this will be a much more easier fight, you know.
He thinks that his athleticism and his just naturally strong is going to carry him through this, and that very well could be the case.
Yeah, should be an interesting one. I'm a big fan of these Swim to Warrior challenges because you just get absolute amateurs, you know, really not a lot of fighting experience. And, you know, it's highly entertaining.
Yeah, it's great to see two athletes come out and just challenge themselves. Kyle is looking really fierce and really determined at this point.
Scheduled for 2 3-minute rounds with an optional 3rd round if there is a draw. This bout is brought to you by Able Body Collision and Repair, Sunrift Brewing, the Hooligan and the Hard-On. First, fighting out of the blue corner, James the Ginger Ninja Abbott. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Kyle, the answer, Burry.
All right, into our first Wimp 2 Warrior bout. Dennis, our 3rd man in the octagon this evening.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this bout. Both men have military experience, and I think it's going to be great.
Right off the bat, both gentlemen look quite calm. You know, you usually see a lot of nerves from first-time fighters, but we're looking pretty.
They start out by touching gloves like gentlemen, something I like to see.
Something you do expect out of military men. A couple body shots, okay. So we got a nice jab working here.
Yeah, Dylan is looking. James, excuse me, is looking like he kind of wants to keep this on the outside.
Absolutely. You know, and good. Yeah, good feel-out process here. I like the jabs coming out here. There you go. That's
Kyle
the connection.
delivers a big cross.
Usually you got to take that first shot to really get in the fight, you know. Right? They both tried to front kick. Always kind of awkward there on that, but
yeah, they're trying to use these teeps an awful lot. Like,
great wrap up. He almost had the double leg. Had to commit to the single, but
he still is in the dominant position at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we got, okay, see, now we're on the back.
Yep.
Kyle on top, delivering heavy blows here.
He is really heavy in that side control.
James really needs to get up here. He can't take many more of those. He took another one there. That right hand from Kyle really stung him, it looked like there.
Great job by James for getting back to his feet.
Very good. Great right hand on the escape. Very good right hand. Again, these are two complete amateurs. These guys have very little experience fighting in a cage.
They both seem very calm and very comfortable in there, yeah.
Great fight so far. I love it. Great body shot by Kyle. Good right hand to the body. Look for him to do that. He's done that a handful of times so far.
Yeah, he's changing levels pretty well right now, and I feel like that's because of his wrestling background from school.
I like what Kyle just did a few moments ago. He hit the lead hand down with his left and threw the right there. Just caught him with it, as I'm telling you about it. Very good overhand right.
Yeah, I'd like to see a few more jabs setting up these combos from Kyle. But
well, and I'm a big fan of James Abbott, just smiling it off. He's probably taken lots worse in his life. Great.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's affecting him much.
Yeah, absolutely. Curious to see how with these newer fighters, how fatigue sets in. You know, this is very different. Oh man,
it is.
James Abbott taking some severe right hand damage from Kyle right now.
Oh,
working on the choke here.
Just hand fighting away.
He's got to
Good
really
job.
cover up. He's taking right hands to the face. The left side of James Abbott's face is starting to swell up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter much, though. James just seems super tough right now.
Kyle just took a good right hand to the face from James. James needs to throw a little more straights. I'd like to see him right down the pipe, you know. He's got a long reach on Kyle, it seems. There we go, just like that. 10 seconds left. I like the footwork here by Kyle. He's, ooh! Good
That
punch.
was an excellent exchange
Great
for the
exchange.
end of a round.
I think they both ate a right hand there. Very good first round.
Great first round. I absolutely loved it. I feel like James is going to get just a little bit more comfortable and find his range in the second round.
Absolutely. I think Kyle had a lot of success with his overhand right, and I imagine the coaches here are going to tell James Abbott about that. You know, the takedown in the beginning was less than ideal, and James took a lot of damage, but the bright side of that is he got up.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of experienced mixed martial arts fighters that struggle to get up sometimes, so it is two rookies, but he did get up.
Yeah, and he didn't take that much damage while it was down either.
So we'll see if James defends that overhand right from Kyle a little more this round. I'd imagine they'd give him more instruction to throw a little more for James Abbott.
Absolutely. I'm sure they're in back there telling him to just throw.
I think Kyle Abbott is, or excuse me, Kyle Burry, pardon me. I think he's implementing his game plan well. He's punching well. He's getting his right hand crosses in. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and those body shots have to be taking a toll.
Absolutely. All right, round two in our first Wimp to Warriors bout. Dennis over here, our third man in the octagon, taking care of our fighters, making sure nobody slips.
And here we go.
An exciting second round ahead of us. Oh, they're having words in there. Friendly words, I assume. Oh, the jumping right hand. Kind of an unorthodox technique, but it landed. Kyle Burry coming out in a flurry. Right in front of our booth here.
Yeah, we've got a view.
Really big fan of Kyle Burry's entry there. He threw a flurry and got right on top of him.
Yeah, and so far he's doing pretty well at just maintaining control.
And James Abbott was almost to his feet there. He had a knee down, he was close, but Kyle Burry really pulled that takedown off by rolling. That was great. Pulled him off to the side. Beautiful. There you go.
Great job by James for standing up.
Now we got some blood on the face of Kyle Burry here. I'm not sure where the blood's coming from, but he is bleeding.
I believe it's coming out of his nose.
Yeah. I'm curious on how that happened. We'd have to take a look.
He used a lot of energy on
Kyle
that
Burry
takedown.
is looking a bit quiet here. Excuse me, tired. I said quiet. He's looking a bit tired here after that
Yeah, he's
takedown.
been far from quiet in this one.
James Abbott is a big guy to try to wrestle around, you know, so I assume he used a lot of energy getting him to the cage like he did.
Yep. That's one thing I'd like to see a little bit more of are some of these big kicks.
Absolutely. A guy like James Abbott will really do some damage with a good kick, just
there we
like
go.
that.
You can already see that Kyle's not feeling quite as nice on that front
Yeah,
leg.
James hit him with a great jab there to stop his entry. Kyle was going to throw a great inside leg kick. That's what he should be doing here. It's slowing him down a lot. James pushing forward. Great. Whoa. James is hurt. Oh, two right hands, three right hands, a fourth.
James can stay up.
Look how tough James is. James is still going.
These are just two warriors going at it.
Kyle looks kind of amazed that James is still standing in front of him.
I'm a little amazed too. Those were some big shots.
He had some Bambi legs there for sure. But look at him pushing forward, walking him down after eating that damage. What an absolute beast.
Yeah, James is going to need to pick it up just a little bit here to take the round.
I think James has the stamina advantage here. I'd love to see some straight punches down the pipe here. If he throws that big right hand, he can hurt Kyle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Both these men can finish this fight with the shot.
I think fatigue's starting to set up for both fighters here. You know, the adrenaline dump is very real, and you can get very tired in your first fight. Great kicks here.
Great leg kicks by James Abbott.
He's falling in love with it though. He's got to mix it up. I need punches here. I mean, you see some good straights.
Yep, they both need to keep their hands up.
Lancing right hand by Kyle. Great fight. Great round.
Absolutely. Great round. I really think that we're going to get a third one out of this.
You know, I had mentioned I thought James Burry's corner would tell him to go hard, but James Abbott, I'm so sorry, I keep messing that up. But Kyle Burry came out swinging there right into the takedown.
Absolutely. He did a great job at establishing control.
And I
just wish he would have gotten off the cage a little bit quicker and maybe dealt a little bit more damage.
Absolutely. You know, and somewhere in that scuffle, Kyle Burry took a little damage to the nose. I'm going to assume it happened on the takedown. But, you know, maybe we can catch a replay eventually and see how that happens.
I'm sure neither of these military men are afraid of a little blood.
Absolutely not.
Now we're just waiting on the judges' cards to see if we get a third round out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. I would hope so. That was a really competitive 2 rounds.
Yeah, I believe it's a pretty close fight at this point.
I would love to see both of these fighters get another round in. I think us as fans deserve it, and I think they as fighters deserve it as well.
Yeah, they put in a lot of work for this. I believe it's both their first fights, so.
Yeah. We see a lot of encouraging words from both corners here, you know. Both gentlemen look ready to go. It seems the fight is over. We have a judge's decision here.
I certainly don't envy those judges right now, sir.
Tough fight to judge. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. We're getting the announcement right now. We have the audience asking for a third round because that was just such a great fight.
Very eccentric audience, very into these fights. We are waiting on judges' decisions, and here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that first win to Warrior Battle tonight? We have a unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Kyle Burry.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Kyle Burry did a really great job of kind of dictating the pace and dealing a lot of damage, and those 2 takedowns must have made the difference.
Absolutely. You know, I think Kyle Burry really had him hurt in the second round there. Landed a number of right hands. James Abbott was really on wobbly legs. I'm shocked he stayed up and kept fighting and even pushing forward.
But that just shows the true grit of James. And he did an amazing job coming out here for his first fight.
Both gentlemen.
Just both great guys.
You know,
I'm really happy to see that for them.
We had mentioned it before the fight, just a ton of heart out of both guys. I mean, to take those right hands and keep fighting, and for, you know, Kyle to bust his nose like that and stay in there, it shows a lot of heart. It shows a lot of that military determination.
Absolutely. There were a couple of times there when Kyle looked a little rocked.
Absolutely.